Right, we're live, Phil. Let's see how we do. Just the wind. Maybe it's settling in the because it's not moving.
It looked like the sort of movement you get, you know, when you've got a live bait on. It looked like that. It's a dead bait.
See, look,
doing that.
we're now live. There's me watching, and we've got live chat at the same time through that camera. So we can just flick this one out very gently to save that bait again. Just go on YouTube and see if you can find it. There's a lot of sunk line there, Phil. This one again. Can you see there's a lot of sunk line?
Could have been that piece of what's it, catching line.
It's still well hooked. That's interesting that the line's sinking, isn't it? Hiya Lee, how's it going? We've only just, we're just on second cast. So we're going to stay until the battery runs out on the GoPro. So I don't know how long that's going to be, probably about an hour, if we're lucky. So, yeah. Do you know this lake, Lee? This 80-year-old's world. Get up out of bed. Hi, Elite. Ooh, the fish just swirled near the light and float. Can you see we've got two floats out there? So we've got, on the left rod, we've got a 6-inch dead roach, and on the right rod we've got a 4-inch dead perch. So that's what we're doing. Just taking it easy. But, it's nice to be out. It's what, the 5th of February. I think it's about 10 degrees in Manchester, which is warm for this time of year. So there's no point being stuck at home when there's fish to be caught. And I went out yesterday in the rain trying to catch some dead bait. I got absolutely soaked. And I caught 3 small fish, 2 roach and a perch. And first cast, one of the fish fell off the treble hooks, so we're down to 2 baits now. So if we catch a fish, then we'll be down to 1 rod, and if the baits fall off, then we'll be packing up and going home.
That's the end of the day.
That's the end of that. But I've been meaning to go do live fishing for ages, and I've got a couple of action cams and things like that, and it's really difficult to go live, and that's the oldest version of a GoPro that you can buy that allows you to live stream on YouTube. So I've got I'm laughing at my friend who's sitting next to me, Phil. He's checking through Tinder because he's a dirty old man, and he's just been showing me pictures of a dirty old woman.
81.
She's 81. How old are you, Phil?
72.
He's 72. He's single, and he's like a dog with 3 tails. And he's checking out 81-year-old women on what I call the Tinder web. But no, back to the GoPro 10. You can link your GoPro 10 to your phone so that you can have the GoPro 10 doing the filming, and you can hold your phone in your hand and chat with everybody, which is quite nice, really. Sounds like a well-planned trip, says Lee. There's no such thing as a well-planned trip, Lee. No such thing. So I say we've got 2 baits out. It's not raining, and we'll see how we get on. So the live stream will end when the battery on the GoPro packs up, because it's a new GoPro. I've only got the one because I'm tight. I've only bought the 1 battery. Well, I don't know how you. I possibly think that you could use a battery pack and keep your phone plugged in. To use an external battery charger. You know what I mean? Use the battery block. You could plug it into your GoPro at the same time. I said to Phil, get your phone out and you can watch us on YouTube. And he's got his phone out and he's scrolling left and right, swiping left and right, aren't you, on Tinder?
I just got a message.
You got a message? Oh, he's got a message now. There's Lee. He says he went fishing 30 miles away for a day session and he forgot his chair.
Oh no.
We've all done that. I've been fishing and forgotten the fishing rod. And then on another occasion I've been fishing and I forgot my fishing reel. So just tied it onto the end of the rod. We've all been there, Lee. Oh, Phil. Yeah, Lee said, Phil, that you are online dogging.
Online dogging?
Listen, if he would, he could. Dirty, 72-year-old dirty old man. I'm young in comparison. We'll get that out straight. He's got more life in him than half the young ones. And he doesn't even take blue pills. Or so he says. So he says. He says he doesn't need them. Yeah, the old saying.
Stuff that shit. Apart from the 5 times a night.
Yeah, he's met a few nymphos on Tinder that have worn him out. Left him the shell of a man that he thought he was.
68-year-old put me to shame.
Yeah. Oh, fish are biting. I've just changed the line on these reels. I normally use big because it's quite floating, but on these 2 reels that I've got on today, I've got some 15-pound Fox camo line, and it's quite sinky, and it's a bit curly whirly as well. So when we cast in, it's bringing the floats back up. At least you can see them. Lee's mate says that Tinder is online dogging.
Online dogging.
Yeah. So, well, look at that, we've got 7 people watching, which I think is the most we've ever had.
It's all the online dogging that's getting.
It's the online dogging. Everyone wants to know about how you're online dogging. It's the most people we've ever had on one of my live streams. So that's not bad, is it? I wonder if we went live stream dogging. Actually, we already know the answer to that. If we went live stream dogging, well, first of all, my wife divorced me. If we actually did go live stream dogging, I bet we get a hell of a lot more viewers than 7 on the live stream. Right, I need to cast in again because floats will come right in. And that has got, oh, that's no good, is it? No wonder. It's hooked around itself. There we go. So there you go, internet world. You can, that's the rig. Just flip it out.
By the time you sit down, it'll go back in here.
Yeah, I'm going to leave a load of line up like that for it to sink. And we'll do the same with the other rod. I should actually have ledgered it really rather than float fished. I think it would have been probably better. With a ledger and a pop up. But we can do that the next time. Plop. Bit of line. There we go.
You won't get snagged up anyway.
No, this lake's very weedy, unfortunately. But, we shall sit here and see what goes on. Right, back to the online documents. Lee says, and Andy's quite right, you'd break the internet if you went online dogging. Dogging live stream. But yeah, I'd break my marriage as well.
Yeah. I don't have to worry about it.
Lee, the lake's called Drinkwater Park and it's in Manchester. So if you go on Google Maps and look, you can look it up. It's one of our club waters, sulphur-friendly anglers.
Near Edgeborough Bridge.
So I see what it's given me an idea that, you know, online dogging, going around with the camera and the light at night, shining it through the car windows.
You pervert.
Yeah. Apparently in Manchester, Sale Water Park is the place to go. Allegedly. Yeah, Lee, it's called Drinkies, that's the one. Well, we've got a grand total of 4 viewers on that one, which isn't bad. So we're going to go live again. You've never fished it and you're North Manchester. Well, we're North Manchester, obviously. It's a bit, I'll tell you what, Lee, it's a bit of a funny lake to fish. There's some really good fish in here, but it takes a bit of getting used to because it's very, very weedy.
Just bring a rake.
Yeah, there's a lot of blanket weed. Lee, here's a question. Have you ever fished Sale Water Park? Seeing as though it's the dogging capital of Manchester, allegedly. We didn't do too bad. Up to 7 viewers, back down to 3. You see, that float's coming back all the time, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder if I set up, line, re-rig it up as a float ledger. It wouldn't be too difficult.
Just increase the depth. Get little
No, I can't do it that way.
weed.
I can't do it that way because it's straight on the swivel. It's going to be what it's going to be today.
That's kind of staying where it is. That's about the distance as well, because that's where those took it.
Yeah, but we can patrol along the...
Yeah, they just come along.
fish sale. You go fishing to get away from people. Yeah, well, don't come to Drinkwater Park Lake because it's not doggers, but it's dog walkers paradise.
Walker's Paradise,
Yeah.
period. Just have to watch them be shifted down the top. Anyway.
See, that float there on the right hand side foot, because it's fluted, it sometimes catches the wind and
Whichever
drifts.
wind.
So it's, if there's the wind below it, it catches the wind with it. You're a member of Rochdale and District. Well, I've never fished any of their ponds, but I love fishing on the Rochdale Canal.
I have.
You fish their ponds, which ones?
The ones at Castleton.
Oh, the castle. I mean, next to the motorway.
Not far away.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Have you
No,
fished
no,
those?
that's Gary's place.
No, it's not Snake Hill. There's some
No,
ponds
it's further up.
that run alongside the motorway in Castleton.
Yeah, not Blue Pits.
No, that's a pub.
Yeah.
Blue Pits is the pub, isn't it?
No,
in
Blue
Castleton.
Pits is an area of Castleton as you're going
I thought it
in.
was a pub.
It's a bit further on than that, near Motorway Bridge.
Hang on, Lee's the expert. He's from Castleton.
Near the Motorway Bridge.
That's the one near the motorway, says
Yeah.
Lee. I always see them, but I've never ever fished them.
Full of carp.
Everywhere's full of carp now. Even this lake's full of carp. Can you see the right hand float now is moving actually out and away from the bank because the wings just got hold of it. Switched round again. Look at that, Phil. That's the view on YouTube. It's lovely, isn't it? Like nice blue skies. Well, if you look at the tree line on go to the far left, that's where I live at the top of that hill in those trees. So I don't have far to come to get. It's a lovely lake. Yeah, there's two clubs in Rochdale, isn't there? There's Rochdale and Districts. Is it Rochdale and Waltonians that have got that lake near? What's that country park called?
Not Springfield.
No, in Rochdale. Healy Dell. Yeah. Is Healy Dell one of your waters, Lee? You wouldn't expect a bite. Yeah, well, I know when it goes dark to the time, isn't it? Not middle of the afternoon in the sunshine. But I was just desperate to get out of the house. Yeah, Rochdale Waltons is Healy Dell. That's where I take the wife and kids to get fleeced in the cafe. Get ripped off. Oh, can I have a cake with my very expensive Fentimans Coca-Cola. Fentimans Coca-Cola, that's what they sell. What's the matter with real Coke? Well, you can't drink real Coke in it's America. You can't drink real Coke in it's America. Trump you can't drink Trump Coke. Sorry if there's anybody from America watching. With the Chinese, they're selling it to him.
Yeah, they're just laughing at you.
Yeah. There's a little sausage.
Yeah.
Baby dad far sidewalk. If it picks up on
£30.
the GoPro camera. You could put a pair of trebles in it and land get an Ogden reservoir up at Newhay and get one of them big super-sized ones, yeah. Sorry to apologies to sausage dog lovers and sausage dog owners out there, or vegans. There's not many vegans likely to be watching the fishing channel, are there? Don't tell me you're a vegan, Lee.
Might be a pescatarian.
Yeah. my daughter had a friend round from school, and she was gluten-free, vegan, diabetic.
White, in other words.
Yeah, oh, that she was very white with ginger hair.
Pale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And looking at all the numbers of ingredients and E-numbers on the back of the diabetic pizza that we bought. So the vegan, the gluten-free vegan pizza that we had to buy.
Yeah.
It was. Why on earth would you do it to yourself? Eh? At least says he's the son of a butcher.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, vegan butcher.
Yeah.
The only vegan butcher in Rochdale.
My kind of guy.
Anyway, Lee, have you liked and subscribed to the channel? I'm on 584 subscribers at the moment to get to 600. That's my next target. So press the little button and do it.
For you.
That's you, Phil. Son of a prick. I could. But then that wouldn't be here. No, he's on term subscribe. He's in. He's. No, it's just the wind. If there's any action on that bait, there'll be a lot of movement on the float and ripples coming from it. That's just wind movement.
They usually shoot off with it.
Yeah. But it's nice because the camera picks up both floats. On YouTube here on the screen, it makes it look as though both floats are miles out in the lake.
Oh, that's all
But
right.
actually, they're only 3 rock lengths down. Oh yeah, well, you know, sometimes. Oh. Oh. Well, maybe we'll see. We might come back here. So I think Friday night might become fishing night. All we can hear is police sirens because we're in Salford in the background. I don't know if it picks up on YouTube, but this lake's fairly near a prison, so they're always delivering fresh meat to the prison. In fact, that's not a bad pond for fishing from there as well. How would we night fish it though? That's the question. So we can rig up some lights.
We've had them on lines we put out the night lines. Years ago.
Oh yeah. Yeah, when we were night fishing. Yeah. Right. These baits are coming a little bit close, so let's sling them out a bit further. Give them a bit more distance. Up we go. Yeah, this line just sits on the bottom, Phil.
You're not picking any weed.
No. I'm about to pick up that shopping trolley. See what that does. Right, we'll move the other one as well. Let's put that one back there.
That line seems a bit more floaty.
Go. There we go. That's about right. Let's give that a bit more. Always reel into it. So I've been away on holiday, Lee, and I took a load of fishing tackle. I took it all halfway around the world down to South Africa, and then when I got there I didn't go fishing. And I was there for nearly 4 weeks. Well, there's only me watching, I think, now. I'm talking to myself, which is no problem. So I must say, like you did say he was at work, I must say I do like watching people fish. And when I go for a walk with the kids, I can just stand behind and watch, or look over a bridge and watch. And I could very easily watch a YouTube video of someone fishing. No fish action now, which is a bit of a disappointment.
But not totally unexpected.
As Phil says, not unexpected. There you go. Lee says, I bet my wife took a load of clothes that she didn't need on holiday. Well, it was me actually. Took a load of fishing tackle halfway around the world with me. But yeah, she did, as always. She actually took an empty suitcase so that she could come home with loads of souvenirs, which she filled. But that's not too bad. So I'm one of these people that can go on an EasyJet, sorry, a Ryanair flight and fit my 10 by 20 by 40, what is it, 40 by 30 by 20 bag. And I can fit a week's worth of clothes in like a little handbag that they ask you to do now. But my missus can't. She can't fit a hair product in one of those bags. Well, I need a, what do you call it? I need a hold-all bag. You know, a bag for the hold. Oh, there's another 40 quid on the flight. What you putting in it? Shampoo. Yeah. Which you can buy. Obviously,
just buy one.
You buy it when you get there, don't you? You know, she packs toothpaste, she packs everything that weighs a load of money. My sister-in-law was best. She paid 5 grams of why don't you just open it? Was like that in the access package. That was it. It's that attitude, or I might just need it.
Well,
Oh, I might need it, so I better take it, so I'll pack it. And then you end up with a bag full of rubbish that actually never leaves. There's another excuse me. Walking on the footpath. A vampire, because she's on the sound keeps cutting out now and then. Oh well, it's difficult, isn't it, Lee? Because we're relying on a mobile phone. My mobile Wi-Fi hotspot. Fast. Oh, Move the camera so you can see, like, hold on 1 minute. Pick it up.
Get one there, incredibly.
Oh, is he? That's a good. I reckon that's a. Let's have a look. It just takes a minute for it to. If I move the camera, it takes 30 seconds for it to change on YouTube. There's a little bit of a delay. There. So the float is just off the right hand side of that reed bed. And the other float is there. And hang on. Here's my pal Phil.
Hello.
And just this is the view. Where we're sitting. It's good experience. Put out. Is it? The camera is right next to my phone now. So if I sound, I can do. Hang on, I can do this, which is always interesting. Hang on, let me try. Putting the leg, it's a bit shaky, just dropping the legs on the tripod. There we go. Now then, I wonder what that's like as a view. Tell you what, it's lovely to be out. Is it officially spring? I still think winter, but it's 10 degrees. As you can see, partly blue skies. I can see parts. I think it's the. It is. It's half past. Start till 9 o'clock. School at half. But there we go. I hate it. I try and get away on holiday every year when I can in the winter. I always try and have a winter's holiday, whether it's, I don't know, we've been Canary Islands, we've been Morocco, we've done Far East, South Africa. I think next year we're going to go to Sri Lanka. Yeah, spring, mid-March. Yeah, you could be right. I mean, for me, the best day of the year is the last Sunday of March when the clocks change and it stays light till 8 o'clock. And then I always think, ah, yeah, proper fishing season started then. As I get seasonal affective disorder when it is up north, and spring comes a lot. Yeah, Lee, I'm really fantastic holiday destinations. I'm really lucky. But what me and my wife do is we both save up a few £100. So we don't book package holidays. We just book a flights, and then go on either Airbnb or Booking.com and book the accommodation when it's completely separate. But I'm looking forward to going to Sri Lanka at Christmas. No, not Christmas, because I've got blue whales. I've seen sperm whales when I've been in the Azores, and that was something else to see a whale sort of. Blue whale is the is the largest living creature on Earth, or mammal, is it? Would you say?
Mammal.
Hang on, here's an interesting one for you. Is a giant sequoia tree
the largest living life form on Earth?
that is the living life form, largest living. Giant sequoia was the largest as well.
Because there's much of it underground as there is above.
No.
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
Yeah, any tree. There's as much of a tree underground as what there is above.
Well, no, hang on. We can talk about that, because if in the winter when you get like a pine tree blows over, it's got very shallow roots and a very small root bowl, doesn't it?
Yeah, but you don't see the microscopic roots.
The microscopic
spreading
roots.
out
Yeah.
into the, well, not
Yeah, it's like
the largest living organism on Earth.
largest living organism on Earth. Wow. Could be frog season soon, won't it? All the frogs will be out.
Tadpoles.
Frog spawn. All the tadpoles and the be duck raping season. All them.
Magpie having a go at bloody heron.
Oh yeah, there's a heron over there. You get a lot of wildlife here. You get a lot of deer come down to this lake, I think. It's interesting that, Phil, that if the camera was what, less than 3 meters away from us, and Lee said that the sound was breaking up a lot. But when it's here next to us, I'm not going to do it yet. I need to buy at some point one of those wireless microphones that you can clip on your lapel. So, oh, look at that! Sun's gone in. Still blue sky, but it hosed it down at lunchtime, didn't it?
It's
Absolutely.
cloud.
Put it down yesterday when I was going out fishing for an hour. And it absolutely smashed it down. And it got soaking wet. I had to go and hide under one of the tunnels at 13 hours. Above us and stuck behind a cloud now. Here they come, the duck armada.
The gathering.
Yes, female ducks, all on the hunt for a girl. It's like me being a 17-year-old teenager in
It's
town
like me
with my
being a
friends.
72-year-old.
Yeah, it's like Phil, the 72-year-old pervert on Tinder, hunting down the grannies.
What I haven't worked out on Tinder, right, is why all the ones that are close and nearby are all munters, and all the ones that are far away are all fit as butcher's dogs, and I can't wait.
We're back to the mind at the moment. He says that all the girls that live nearby him who are on Tinder are all ugly, and all the ones that live miles away are all good looking. But I mean, again, going back to that, it's like when you were a teenager, all the girls in your town, because you knew them, you'd known them for ages.
Yeah.
They were interesting, but if you went to a new town, fresh meat, they were all pretty, weren't they? All the girls in such an... Oh, here we go. Our pal's come along. We'll put him on the internet. How you doing? Alright. You're live on YouTube right now.
Oh, great. So have you got anything to hide? Don't get in front.
There we go, it's a social now.
I'm supposed to be in work.
You're meant to be in work.
Right.
No wonder the train system, no wonder British Rail's going to their dogs. You don't work for British Rail though, do you?
No, it's no. Thing, no.
Freight, is it Freightliner? Are they still going?
DB, yeah. Freight is, yeah. How you doing anyway?
Really good.
Yeah.
We've been here for 45 minutes. I think the battery's going to run out soon. And we'll stay till 4 o'clock.
It's just a trial thing.
I've got myself a new GoPro, and you can live stream from your phone via your GoPro,
right.
and then you can see everybody in the chat here and chat to people.
Oh, right.
So it's like, yeah, it's like being social while you're fishing. But we're not. Well, this is all new, but what isn't new is the fact that I'm still blanking. which everyone knows I'm famous for. But I went yesterday onto kingfisher. I caught yesterday on
That's in
kingfisher.
position A there.
Yeah, the right rod's okay. They're still all right there.
There were two lads earlier in the week.
Oh,
Is that the same peg?
Yeah, did they empty it?
No, they had it.
Well, last time I had two.
Right there,
From
where the right
where that
foot.
float
Yeah.
is.
But they were on live baits, and these are dead
Yeah.
baits, so it makes a big difference on this.
It does.
Live bait catches you a lot more fish than a dead.
One where the
Okay, it's gone all dark now. Look, right above me. Hang on, so we can do it on the. Want to bring the gill parasites from one. So if you freeze them, it kills the parasites. If you freeze them, it kills the parasites. So I froze them last night.
Is it cleared a bit because it's chocolate brown?
No,
it's
it's still
it's
horrible.
always going to be like that.
It was even worse when I went up last week. We had all that rain, didn't we?
Yeah. Trouble is, what it
Here we
is,
go.
it's the feeder stream.
We've got a stalker. Every time I go fishing on Drinkies, my stalker, and he doesn't want to be on it. Oh, lovely dog. Isn't that a lovely dog?
Yeah.
Eh? He's gone now. Is it a red setter? It's not. It's what?
Yeah, kingfisher. It's always going to be like that because yeah, it's under the motorway, the stream, the inflow stream. But what's happened over the years?
That's all I'm doing. What's that? Flip it out.
It. I mean, they put a silk trap in,
But they never
but
empty
they
the silk
never
trap.
empty it. So, you know.
It's changed from years ago, shape on it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's filling in gradually.
It tells you how many people. We're watching the maximum we've had 7 people who've got nothing better to do in their lives.
My boss ain't watching.
Well, we're chatting to a lad from Rochdale called Lee, and he's at work, working hard. Lee, like your style. No wonder this country's going to the dogs, eh?
Yeah, it's gradually filling in. Kingfisher.
Yeah.
It's all going down into that secret pond and all, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. Well, when they diverted the stream to go into the lake, you can see where the old stream channel was, and it used to bypass the lake. But what's happened is that obviously they put that silk trap in, and they don't empty it, so it just fills up, and, you know, with the inevitable consequences. But on the other side of the motorway, we've had a look under there, and underneath the motorway bridge that goes under the motorway, the entrance to that is nearly completely blocked because it's that silted up.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
And the whole valley on the other side.
Not during the
Yeah. It's all.
Have you ever fished out 2 ponds in that field at the top over there?
Yes.
Was it a rudder pond?
Yeah, but the farmer doesn't really like it. I think he's.
We caught as kids years ago.
Yeah, the farmer gets a bit upset with people going on now. He's getting old, and I'm convinced that all that'll end up as housing when he
probably.
dies.
They're looking for housing everywhere, aren't they? They've got to put the non-indigenous somewhere,
That's it, yeah.
or give somewhere for the indigenous to run to get away from it all. Old houses. Land and that, green
but listen,
belt.
at the end of the day, the only reason they're having to
And
buy
they're trying to use
build,
brownfield sites first,
It's fair enough.
but they're running out of them. That's what.
But
they're
listen,
suffering.
every of our age, we're having less and less children. So actually, apart from the people coming into the country, there's less need for housing. So all they're doing is ruining the country for people that aren't new arrivals.
Yeah, and what they're doing,
desperate.
the main priority is, and it's not just this government, it was the one before.
No, they're all
they've
at
been
it.
saying they want, you know, housing for social housing, more social housing generally. You know,
Well, stop selling council houses then.
you know. Well, that's the problem, that they sold all the council houses, isn't it? And what she's saying, they want houses to rent, not to sell. Because the ones that they go for selling, the ones that are on green.
I'm getting
belt
old now.
land,
This country's gone to the dogs. We're in a pickle, aren't we?
They don't have any problem selling them on land on greenbelt for them that want to buy them.
Mm.
But the problem is that they have a problem with the.
I reckon we
people
should
that
all
can't
pack
afford
up and go to America because Donald Trump's going to make America great again.
Yeah, and eggs are going to be
Only
free.
in America.
Going to be
Only
getting
in
free
America.
eggs and all sorts of stuff.
Oh yeah, but we were going to get 300 quid off our. We're going to get what do you call it? Frozen council tax and 300 quid off our energy bills, according to Starmer, and he's not done that, has he?
Oh, I ain't done that.
All he's done is put my mortgage up.
Well, I should get a rebate.
You won't. He's already stolen your winter fuel.
Not a rebate, but the rate should go down next time.
Do you reckon?
Well, they should, because what happened when I moved into my flat,
Is there anything? Go on.
I told them prior to the move and the day that I was moving in and all the rest of it. And every month that I lived there, for the first 3 months, I rang them twice a month and told them that I hadn't had my rate demand. And, oh, it's all right, we've got your information and all the rest of it. I said, yeah, but you've not done anything about it, so why have I not got my rate demand? Oh, well, we'll look into it, you know, and we've got all your information, don't worry. And it took them 3 months. And what I had then was I had to pay 3 months bloody arrears on top of the bloody rates.
What have you got a raise for?
Because they didn't send me, I didn't know how much to bloody pay.
Oh,
And they hadn't set me up a what do you call it?
a direct debit.
A direct debit. So it was their fucking fault. And I end up paying,
Well, how much council tax do you pay now?
I paid, last year I was paying on a one bedroom flat, and I was paying £150 a month.
And you pay that to Rochdale?
Paid up to Rochdale, yeah.
I pay 153 for a 2-bedroomed house to Bury. What do you pay to Salford?
So my missus deals with all that.
Oh!
That's what I'm
Charging
saying.
money.
I'll tell you
That's what I'm saying.
Salford's
I mean,
a lot
I'm
more. I
paying-
bet you're on about 200 quid a month to Salford.
I'm paying £600 rent on a 1-bedroom flat, and I was paying £150 bloody a month rent.
More than my mortgage,
on
your
top of
rent.
that. Yeah, I know. It's the most I've ever paid on a dwelling, including 2 bloody 3-bedroom houses. I mean, what sort of shit is that?
Oh, I feel sorry for you, Phil.
And people say, oh, that's not.
No,
I'm
it's not.
thinking,
You go to
fucking
Salford Quays and rent a 2-bedroom flat, it's 1,400 quid now.
hell. Yeah.
Rent a 3-bedroom house in Prestwich is 1,400. I mean, that's the going rent, between
Yeah.
12 and 1,400
Yeah,
quid.
yeah,
Who can find that?
Well, I mean, I think £600 a month on a bloody 1-bedroom flat's a bit fucking steep.
I'll get
Yeah.
a link off and I'll send it to you.
If you just...
He keeps putting it on me, so I keep moving. I don't know, I'm asking now, text you.
Lee says, shocking, isn't it? Yeah, council tax is a rip-off, Lee. I hate it. Water bills are a rip-off. But he
That's going up, isn't it?
So how does he get on this now, mate?
just goes onto YouTube and
Onto
looks
what?
up Fishing Fiend.
Oh, is that what it's on, right?
Yeah, and he'll find it.
Right, let me see if
Another one.
I can...
Look at that. Good news, guys. council tax is going up. It is.
Yeah, but I'll still be paying less than what I paid last year.
Well, for the first time ever in the last couple of months, I've got my missus to contribute to the bills. After being with her for 22 years.
Oh, she's had long enough.
She's started to chip in with the bills now, which is nice. Thank you very much for that 750 quid on the first day of the month.
That's good of her.
About time.
Excellent. Can't say a bad word about it.
You can't say a bad word about my wife because she's probably listening.
Yeah.
In case we're speaking about her behind her back.
I would never say anything nasty about your missus.
I can say it about yours because you're divorced.
Well, but I'm not bothered.
And I'm going to have the pleasure of my first wife's company in a few months' time at a wedding.
Oh dear.
I know.
She's still single.
Do you know what? I haven't got a clue what her situation is.
I could sort her out.
No, you wouldn't. Lisa, is the honeymoon over? After 22 years, yeah, I guess it is. Do I want a second honeymoon? Well, if my wife's listening, every day is a second honeymoon. Every day is a second honeymoon.
Don't know what you're moaning about.
No pike yet, Ant. We've got. Look, it's not pike weather. Look,
Brilliant sunshine.
look up there. It's blue sky, Ant. The sun's out, and it's not going dark yet. And on this place, you definitely
Got to be going down.
catch a lot more as it's going dark. I can't believe it. I've just broken my record for the number of people watching.
I was on as well.
Yeah, well, now broken my record for the number of people watching one of my live streams because we're on 9 out there. Because the coop's diving.
It's the wind. No, I was looking at that line there. It's the wind.
We'll see if we can break double foot. So the problem is that we're cheesy. Then they'll come to insight and be very, but at least I'll get plenty of. Yeah, definitely. We were talking about that before, that I should do a live stream from Sale Water Park, half fishing, half dogging.
And tell them that they all need to subscribe before they get online.
Yeah. Ant says fly fishing for pike is fun.
Hey, up is that? What's that right up there? Bird.
Can't see it.
Just,
Seagulls.
No.
There's loads of seagulls up there, Phil.
Are they seagulls? Yeah, they are.
It says it lags sometimes. Yeah, it buffers this, Lee. Ant, sorry. It's not easy because we're having to use my mobile phone signal on a hotspot to make all of this work. But unfortunately, that's the best I can do. Come on, fishy fishies. Yeah, fishy fishy. We're down to 7. I knew 9 was like pushing it. We're down to 7 now. It'll drop down to 1 or 2 again in a minute. But, I've got news for you.
Go on.
From right behind us, someone's had a massive brownie out of the Ula last weekend.
I thought you meant this, we had a massive shit or something.
No.
Oh, well, yeah, plenty of them.
No.
Right.
This is a fishing channel, not a scat channel. There's websites for that if you're interested.
Scat.
Yeah, big brownie out of there, is there?
Yeah.
Silver one as well.
I've got a picture of it, but I can't show it you on here because I'm terrified of losing this on the screen.
Because you said you were going to go down on there, didn't you, this week?
Yes, I'm thinking of it, and now I'm really going to thinking of it now that actually I've seen the footprints on the banks, so I know which peg they were in.
Right, okay.
You can see the footprints in the sand.
Yeah, it's gone right down now, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Are you looking for business? Oh, you don't. I don't know what you do. You don't. Is it any?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah. I know.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's gonna go.
We're gonna go.
It's gonna
We've
go.
got a bite. The right hand rod. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Go.
Now.
Just hit it.
Yeah, we're in.
Yes. Come here.
Fish on! Yay!
I told you, didn't I?
Yeah, oh, it's come off.
Oh! I told you that was the favourite.
Well, we got it. We had a bite. We had a fish on.
You need to chuck it out a bit further and all that, Bob.
Oh, I mean, this.
You gave it enough time to.
I've not got another live bait for that rod, or dead bait, sorry.
Oh well.
So that's 1 rod out of 8.
Anyway, you're a witness.
I had a right.
We must have 10 witnesses on there now, I reckon.
Oh,
Oh, how did you miss that?
Franco, right then.
Well, I think
Well, yeah, we thank you about.
oh, it's two as well.
I think with Pike, it's better to lose.
Oh,
Why did he come in?
I'm in tears now.
Well, it was definitely a
Look
1,
at that.
2, 3 and hit it.
No more bait now.
I will get that one in and get it in that spot.
Well, I'm going to. We're moving it.
Right, I'm going to get off after that excitement.
See, it's not difficult.
No. Basic rig like that, isn't it? It's,
Yeah, there's nothing special about the rig. I mean, that's
I'll tell
maybe,
you what,
maybe the reason why we didn't catch the fish.
That's the last trip we had. We had three runs. Had one off, lost it around. Just jackets, you know. But
that's like,
that's
Well, Lee said, Lee, you've been watching the Happy Hooker on YouTube because he says no one likes to see that. Oh well.
But,
We had a bite.
yeah, it's a shame, that.
they could be
You've never
like
ever seen me
pussies
catch a
and
fish before, have you?
I don't know, actually. I think no, because
No, yeah,
No.
I know. It's embarrassing. There's a theme, isn't there?
We were close, but no cigar.
what are you going to do for matches this year because of your old river gone?
Don't know. Not really thought about. I'll be honest with you. I've not really thought about it. We might not even have any. We'll see. I'm not. I only used to run matches to raise money. I don't actually like match fishing that much. Not like the pressure.
We don't really. You know, we used to manage without it. Didn't we?
Yeah.
Not bad. Losing all really, you know. It was a nice water, and we had it.
Oh, apparently Andy May says no one likes to see that, but I don't watch Andy May. I watch the Happy Hooker. Talking about dogging.
The thing is with it, you get quite a few odd matches. They all come to matches,
Yeah.
but they never work out. They've always been
The pegs got into a terrible state, and I looked at me and
the council
and
were giving us grief.
I would have spent every spare moment of the next 6 months rebuilding pegs.
What was it, kids fucking up or what?
Yeah, stamping on them, lighting
yeah.
fires on them, just generally vandalising them.
But they were getting on because they'd been, you know, it was the legs on them that were starting to go, and that's dodgy. You know, once that starts happening, if you go into no, it's absolutely.
Hang on.
It's not shallow.
I'm just going to move this. I'm not 100% happy about this.
I don't know if you had a little bob thing. You might have moved it or something.
No, it was me. I just want a tiny bit more depth on it.
Stick it back where that one was.
Oh, I'm gutted, Phil.
Yeah. But it happens.
That'll do.
Fishing.
That's fishing, you're right.
You know, you just got it, not close. That was the one with the single hook as well.
It was. And do you know what? Before I left the house, I've got a little hook sharpener. And I thought, oh, shall I give these trebles a little touch up on the sharpener? And then I didn't.
And that's the result.
And that is the result. So I don't know if you do that, Lee. But, sharpen your hooks up every now and then. A little fishing hook file that I can sharpen them up. Yeah. And I didn't do it. Like a fool.
Of course, yeah. Not only need to go, we can get it inside as well, can't we?
Yeah.
Get it anywhere inside it. But if you just maybe it's soft, if it's just nipped it, go over it and run off like that.
Especially if it's single, yeah.
I can't believe that.
And it'd have
Okay, miss.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't a big fish, but hit the and pressure. Hooks hadn't set. The pressure of the fish.
You on one hook, so that hook.
Inch with a size 4 set of trebles to its back, so it couldn't have had the fish in its mouth and not the hook. The hook had to be in the fish's mouth. It had to be.
But it was massive, but you don't know.
Yeah. Leap over later. 3 o'clock in the morning.
You could have asked them.
You're a disgrace if you've not been fishing yet this year. It wasn't a big fish, that.
No.
I mean, I'm not complaining. I'll catch any fish, even if it's only like a 2 or a 3 pound. A 2 or a 3 pound pike is better than no pike.
It's definitely a bite.
It's a bite. Oh look, we've got another angler on the far bank. Oh, look, he's got a wheelbarrow and everything. Look at that, he's a professional. He's a... Yeah, I'm a bit like that. If I can't fit it in my pockets, I'm not really interested in carrying it. See, if you look now on the left, there's another angler has turned up. Whereas we travel light, he's got a wheelbarrow of everything. It's a little bit like my wife going on holiday with all of her packing in the suitcase. When you see these lads who've got the wheelbarrows full of equipment, are they actually going to use it all, or is it going to stay in his bag?
See it on that GJ Fisher, bloody hell, fine. They got electric bloody, what's it,
Barrels and stuff.
Barrows and stuff, the light. There's like 2 barrows, like 1 barrow and another one jointed onto that, bloody big electric.
What, you got articulated fishing barrows?
You're going for a weekend, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
You need that, don't you?
I'll tell you one thing though, I can see where he's set up over there. That is a good peg. I'll show you, Lee. He's over there in the sunshine. If you can see where the sun shines on the bank, you can see his barrow, and that's a good peg. That is. He'll be carp fishing. The carp seem to overwinter under those trees, Phil. Just so where he's fishing now, in that, or where he stopped, but where that tree line is on the left, that's where they.
Well, the one thing is, old lights, but the thing is, you can't guarantee catch take. I mean, there are some
Oh, I've had some lovely temps out of here.
Oh yeah.
What, in the other half? On the other
In
side
both.
where you use the fish?
Yeah, in both. I mean, that's the biggest one on that far peg on my side of the lake, not yours. That far peg that I used to fish. That's about nearly £9. And then obviously when we rake the place, there's lots of small in the weed bed.
Oh, yeah. When you drag in the weed, like this wonky weed, you have to look at it, you know.
Yeah, otherwise you're dragging fish out as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
They're like all about same size, not like finger tiny things. Yeah. So, yeah, they are there. Remember that match we fished on here years ago with that Ian, what's his name, when he first chucked? I think he was on this peg or maybe that one there. And he chucked it, whistle went, he chucked it.
We had a bream.
After about 2 minutes. He had a bream about
£6. Yeah.
And he won't buddy, he never caught another fish.
Ian Goodwin it was.
Ian Goodwin.
Yeah.
Never seen bream in it.
Yeah.
There used to be loads, but ever since the blanket weeds come in, it's changed the nature of the fishing.
Yeah.
So this year I'm thinking about planting a row of lilies right down the middle of the lake to break it all up, and see if the planting lilies will outshade the blanket. Lilies, once the lilies are up, the cormorants can't chase fish through the lily beds. Yeah.
I mean, they say put cages in and all the rest of it, but you can do it with plants, can't you? If you do it right. So,
Well, the lad with the barrow has now moved right up. I don't know where he's going to winter months. I think. Lee says he's a long-term subscriber. He says he's a long-term subscriber. Phil tells me he's subscribed, but I bet he keeps unsubscribing. Because I know what he's like. And in total, our highest number of viewers, according to my screen here, is 9, which is a miracle.
9 people with nothing better to do.
Yeah, 9 people with nothing better to do, like Lee Garner
until we go see
and Ant Rum.
that'll be fun.
Yeah. Well, I need to have a look at the tides, Phil, and we can go sea fishing next week.
Yeah.
We'll go to the Gin Wall, the Grim Wall at Blackpool.
Grim Wall.
The Grim Wall.
Where's that?
Blackpool.
Bispam.
Oh, not out on a boat then, just...
No, just shore fishing, yeah. Phil's a puker. He doesn't really like going.
Yeah, I'm not great at it.
Oh yeah, I love it. Phil just turns green. He'd go green on Eaton Park Boating Lake.
Well, my wife's dad, she used to have a boat. We used to have all seen it out of Felix stuff. It was throwing up all the time.
Best thing to do if you like that is just not do it. You gotta know.
Yeah, let's give people a different view. No. That's something I can do now. Now I've got to go for a waterproof GoPro. I can do underwater drink water park.
I never good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be.
I see one where he casts it in.
Yeah.
And then he brings it back. He had it. It's on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah. There's a guy called Phil. Trouble with
How would that be?
Big scheme.
No.
One of the fucking roads, you know. I get it.
Is it the same view on that? It gets behind us. Yeah, because the screen buffers because the signal's rubbish. Hang on, let's move it back because that obviously works better.
They've not got on it yet.
Yeah, that's the way it works better. Oof. Takes me about there's about a 20-second lag between me moving the camera and it moving on my phone. Can I move it again? Right, we'll see now. That's better. It's about 20 seconds. Less than that, about 10 seconds.
Oh, I know why. It's because I've... Right, it's moving now. Just moved it back now.
Right, put that there. I'm just going to move away and go for a refreshment break in the bushes.
Yeah, I think so. In a blue mat, that's why you need camo. Especially this time of year because there's no leaves to hide behind.
Yeah, 20 seconds behind it is.
Yeah. It might be better now because it's, you know, it's being closed. So.
I just came up right at the edge. This road.
Yeah. Become incredibly close.
I've seen him in Waterdale, right, pike lying there, on the little jacks again. He's lying there right next to the edge of the wall there.
Yeah.
If there was anything there as well.
Yeah, you don't have to cast miles. So, yeah. Well, that one.
Yeah, 10 foot out, 10, 12 foot out.
I think on here, I think we're fairly used to people walking past. Yeah, there's always something about it. But when rebeds are up, you know, we're pushing them up the edge of the reef because
Waterdale, move them to here, and I'll put them in buckets to begin with.
Yeah, because it blows down that far in the Waterdale, isn't it?
Yeah. And I'll put the root, whatever they call it.
root ball.
Yeah, it's like not a ball though, is it? It's like a tuber. I'll put the tuber in a bucket so they don't spread everywhere, like too crazy, and then we'll have patches of lilies everywhere.
Correct.
Yeah.
Granny, come here.
Where are you?
You like? To the mic now. Move the camera back to me. Let's see. Oh. I'm surprised that we've not run out of battery, to be quite honest with you.
How long has it been running?
Since 2 o'clock.